Hi, everyone. Welcome to March Full Moon Meditation 2026. My name is Monica Brown. My business is Moon Goddess Waters, and let's chat a little bit. If you haven't joined us first, thanks for joining us. If you haven't joined us before, I want to just give you a little bit of background. So we do a little chat at the beginning. We may or may not record all of that. So if you end up watching this on YouTube later, just know that if there's a gap, that's why. And then we'll go into a meditation. So feel free to be getting yourself ready in the background while I'm chatting. I do want you to have a couple of minutes to come into this space and start to relax your body, kind of let go of the day that has already happened for yourself. And then we'll get going on the meditation. I'd silence phones and things like that as we get started. So one of the things that's very prominent with this particular full moon is that we're going to focus on light. We're always focused on light, but this particular full moon is about shining the light on certain aspects. And we're going to find that in our meditation where we start to really look at that and do that and amplify light in certain areas to reveal what's hidden in the darkness. And then in other places where there's light, we are going to amplify the light to grow it, to make it bigger, to have create momentum in your life and to gift you additional insight and knowledge about what you're experiencing. I do want to give a moment to anybody who wants to put anything in the chat so we can talk through or answer any questions. And I'll probably pause for that. I won't put that in the recording. Okay, so I have a sense that everybody is ready to go. You're seated. So you can sit head over shoulders over hips in a chair or cross-legged, or you can lay down. This is a full moon meditation. I think of it as a journey. We're going to go on a little bit of a ride here. You can close your eyes, not close your eyes. I do recommend turning down lights and things like that. So here we go. I'm going to start by taking do Namaste Mudra. Tap your heart. Let's wake that up a little bit. And then I want you to raise arms overhead. And then you're going to turn your hands out like this and really kind of emphasizing our own energy field. And you can do it forward. You can imagine doing it backwards. We really want to create create and be aware of this ball of energy. It's already there around you, but I want to bring your attention to it because this is your container. More of your energy body is in here. And so I want to bring some awareness to it as we go into this particular full moon meditation. And then back to Namaste. And let's do a couple of breaths here. Maybe a big inhale and then a exhale, where you kind of just let the day go. So you can blow out forcefully, however you need to for your own body and for your own ability to relax and come into the moment. That's another way, right? And then you can even stretch out again and go filling up around you with your own prana. Okay, so go ahead and close your eyes and become aware of your seat. So the backs of your thighs or your sit bones, wherever there is connection to a surface. And then you'll probably automatically straighten up your body a little bit simply by being aware of that support underneath you. Breathe however you feel is right for you. You might do to let's go of some more of the day. And if you hear me doing any deep breathing, sometimes that's for me and sometimes that's me moving the energy out for the group. I'll be aware of congestion or stuck or tight places. or higher frequencies trying to make their way in, and the lower frequencies kind of blocking things. So feeling your sit bones or the back of your thighs, that should automatically prompt you as you're breathing to come into a more aligned seated position. Then be aware of your shoulders. Maybe bring them up to your ears and then drop them down. It's interesting. I don't normally do this with folks. So bring your shoulders up. I know we look funny, and then drop them down. There you go. We're going to clear some more energy out here before we get going, because we're going to really work with some high frequencies of light. And then bring your awareness to your stomach. Let your stomach go. Yeah, I know. The pudge is going to hang out there. That's okay. Just let it go. Relax your stomach. We hold a lot of tension here. And see if you can breathe into your breath. Oh, sorry, your belly. There you go. Just continuing to let go of the day. The other place that people will hold tension sometimes is in their buttocks, in the backs of their thighs. So let's move some energy through from the top of your head. So above, if you could imagine the flow of your force field, of your prana, of the highest frequencies of love and light available to you, coming right through the center of your crown and pouring all the way through your body. And we're going to just do a little body scan, and you can keep your eyes closed. Let it go through your brain. And this energy flow might be like a flagpole, teeny tiny, or it could be where it encompasses your whole body, or any place in between. And whatever that size is absolutely perfect for you. Just be aware of the energy flowing through. When you get to the top of your head, notice any tension in the scalp. And then have the intention to simply let that melt away. Going down through the skull, right? Back of the head, around the ears, front of the face. Ooh, forehead is one of those places, right? Eyes, around the eyes, tops of the cheekbones. Just continuing to relax. So on the inhale, breathing in relaxation. And on the exhale, letting go of any tense or tight spots. Moving through the rest of your face. There you go. Go at your own pace, down into your neck. Continuing to move through your field and through your physical body. On the inhale, breathing in relaxation. And on the exhale, letting go of all stress and tight spots. There you go, tops of the shoulders. Yep, tops of the shoulders. A lot of tightness can be held there, down the arms. And if you find a tight spot, breathe into it. Allow the flow of your breath to go into that spot. On the exhale, letting it go. The inhale, breathing in relaxation, and on the exhale, letting go of those tight spots. Right down the torso, into the stomach and lower back. Just letting everything melt. Turning to liquid. And this brilliant light that is you above you, pouring down and through your body, down into your hips. Right? Down and out through your legs. Down and out through the base of your spine. This goes right down into the earth. Letting go of any tension that gets recycled, and then your energy gets recycled up back into your toric field. Good. There we go. So now that we're in this more relaxed space, Just going to sit here for a second and breathe. And allow your breath to slow, your body to become more comfortable, and your energy to expand. I know we're getting off to a slow start, but that's because we're going to bring in a lot of power, and so we've got to move some things out of our way first. If there is an area of your body, because I feel a few of you have an area that's calling your attention, and it's not your tight spots, it's an energy spot. Could be the back of your third eye, it could be the front of your third eye, it could be your big toe, it really doesn't matter. I would ask you to take your awareness there and give your attention to it. Not trying to do anything with it, giving it your attention. What does it feel like? Does it have colors? Are there words? Simply bringing awareness to that energy spot. You hear some giggling out there. Yeah, your etheric support systems are glad that you're looking at this. Sense this area of energy that's in you, asking for your attention. Just continue to breathe and sit with it quietly. It might unfold into a whole message, might show you a symbol. It might give you a download of information that maybe you're not aware of at a cognitive level. Just awareness, no prying or prodding at this time. So a lot there, yeah? Does this energy feel good? And if it does, consider opening to receive it. And if it doesn't feel good, it's not an energy spot unless it's something that needs to go. And so give us just a second and we'll get to that. Okay. So if you would like, with your awareness at that spot, you can ask if there's information that it would like to share with you, if there is something you need to know. Is there something you need to know? Something that would be beneficial to know? Let this area of your energy know that you are curious and would like to know more about the information that's there and how it can benefit you in your life. And ask it if there is a color of light to shine upon it to assist with the transference of information to you and your cognitive mind. And if it gives you a color, feel or vision or imagine that area being lit up with that color of light. And it's okay if you can't see it. Know that as you think it, so it is. That intention counts. So if it's pink, you'll see that area lit up with pink light. If this is an area that is giving you information that is beneficial, that is helpful, then ask how bright the light should be for you to receive the information optimally. And then allow the intensity of the light to shift to your benefit. And if you haven't picked up on a place that's for you, then a couple of areas of your body that you could go to would be the top of the heart, right in the center of your chest, at the top, right where your clavicle is. The other place you could go is to the very center of your brain. And you could imagine that you're turning on a light in a room in those areas if you don't have a color. And you have a dimmer switch, so you can turn it up to the right amount. And so for those of you who are working with an area that's brightness, that's energy and information that is gifting you, stay with what you're doing. For those of you who may have found a tight or icky spot, that's not tension, but it's energy that needs to be moved. You hear my voice, and everyone else can stay where you're at unless it's time for you to move forward to a spot that needs to be processed or helped loosen to move. So take a couple deep breaths and intend that your systems will automatically take you to a spot of energy in your body or in your field whose time it is to move out. That it's not benefiting you, even if it had been before, and it's really past due and it's exiting, or maybe it's perfectly timed and it's time to exit is right now. There you go. Some people I see are feeling it in their fields, some people in their bodies, right? So when you think about like health, all dis-ease starts with an emotion or a thought, an energy, some chemicals running through the body. So these could be places whose time has come to leave. You can part ways. So bring your awareness there. And we're going to set clear intention, and you set intention for yourself. You can be as specific as you like. That you're going to work with the light to dissolve and light up the areas of darkness to be able to heal, clear, dissolve, or move out that which is no longer to your benefit to hold on to be in your field, to be in your body, to be in your life. And to do it in the most graceful, efficient, loving, and joyful way possible. So bring your awareness to it. That's right. Some of you have it in your field, some of you are finding it in your bodies. And if you already have a sense of a color to work with, then go ahead and do that. But if you don't, then think of having a spotlight or a flashlight. And it doesn't have to be instantaneously crazy bright. Just start to turn up the light in that area and around it, somewhat around it. There you go. So you bring a light into it. And as we're shining the light on it, you can start to see maybe its form or have an idea of its form or its size, its shape, maybe its color, maybe what it is. And then turn up the light all around it. So like around the edges where it's that this energy is in your body or in your field. So you want to really amplify the light around. So it's like a halo all around it. To start to create some space between you and this energy. And to allow you to see the connection points between whether that be emotional or physical or mental, psychic, energetic, whatever that looks like. Nice work. No tension, just keep breathing and relax. You're seeing this in your mind's eye. And you can turn up the light a little bit more. And whatever this is, it was something that was allowed in. Maybe by default. I'm not saying that you said, come on in, I want to play with you. If it's something really dark and negative, I'm just saying that somehow it got in. And so we're going to acknowledge that, okay, you're here. Thank you for whatever service you've provided. And now we're going to turn up the light and it's time for you to go. And so keep brightening around the edges, all the way around it, 360 degrees, and creating that light really bright and really thick. Like if light could be dense, you would be able to feel it if you were to run your hand through it. The light between whatever this energy is and the rest of you. And be aware of any information that's here for you. Not everything that we're moving out is tragic or terrible or darkness or an entity, because that's something I hear a lot. It could just be an old pattern or something that you no longer need in your life. So sometimes there's some brilliant information as we let parts of our history go so that we can make better choices in the future. So don't assume that just because we're moving something out, that this is the darkest of the dark. This could be something that was very beneficial at one time, but is no longer beneficial. Keep amplifying the light. You could put some gold light around it if you want, maybe between yourself and the bright light you've already put. If you feel like you need to have a conversation with this, have a conversation. Just keep amplifying the light all around it. Acknowledge that you're loosening it from you, that you're ready and willing to let it go and be gone from you, from your life. If appropriate, you can thank it and appreciate it for the services provided. And then you might notice it just leaves of its own accord, or you might notice you have to amplify that light. You could do rainbow of light. You could switch the colors. And if this is something really dark, I would stick with pure, pure white light and just keep getting brighter and brighter. And from where it's touching you all the way into it, we're not going to give it a choice. We're just going to send it back to the light. It can go easily or it can go at your will, because this is your body and your field. You have agency and nothing else does. That's outside of you. So just keep amplifying the light. brighter and brighter and more powerful and more powerful and more powerful and more powerful. You know, you can dissolve things with this light so they just become nothingness, stardust, and send it back out into the universe or to the ground. It could just dissolve. It could be like a balloon that you pop or a bubble. And then the wetness, just dry up real quick. You could see it just exit all on its own. Sometimes if it's a thought or a pattern, repetitive pattern that you have, you could see it as like a piece of paper that a fortune is written on in a fortune cookie, and you can imagine just pulling it out and then dropping it right into a fire, and it's no longer part of your thought process. I feel like there's some sticky ones here, so keep going, amplifying the light, breathing and relaxing. This isn't a tug of war. You have agency here. This is not in control of you. You have agency. So just breathe and relax and just hold the light. Your light is the brightest force in your field. It's the brightest force in your body. Anything else is just imagined. It's just non-personal energy that has drifted through. There you go. So if you've got one that you're working with and you want to stay there, go ahead. For those of you who are ready to move on, is there another area that you'd like to shine some light on? And it could be shining some light on something to amplify it. Let's go there. Let's try, unless there's some other area of darkness that you feel really compelled to work with. And when I say darkness, it doesn't have to, it doesn't have to be tragedy, right? It could just be a thought process or something in your life that you're aware that maybe it's almost time for that to go. Otherwise, let's bring your awareness to some aspect of you. Let's go with aspect of you. Something about you that, and for some people this will be hard, but think of an aspect of yourself that you can appreciate. Whatever that is. If you can appreciate how you are as a parent, or how you are as a friend, or a partner, or an employee, like maybe you really appreciate your hair, or have it be something about you though, not your house, something that has something to do with your physical, mental, emotional, your actions, your words, whatever that is. And I know for some people this can be a hard one, but find something that you can start to appreciate. And then bring it into your mind's eye, so the center of your mind, whatever it is. I hear someone really think that they're good at their job, and it makes them feel good. So focus on that. Shine some light there. And think about all the ways and all of those things that you can appreciate about that aspect. So the essence. Maybe you're considerate with your coworkers. Maybe you have great time management skills. So it shows your responsibility, right? So we're looking for essences. For those of you who picked you're a great parent, you know, what are the essences that make you a great parent? Is it because you honor your children through listening? Is it because you are patient? Is it because you're curious? Whatever those essences are, think about those, focus on those, feel what those feel like. Let yourself relax into them. And this area of appreciation that you have for yourself, right? If it's your hair, what do you love about your hair? That it's thick, that it grows well, that it's whatever it is. What's the essence? You know, if your hair grows well, it's strength. It could be strength. If it's thick, it could be determination or durability. So looking for those essences. And now we're going to go super advanced, okay? Staying right there, thinking about those essences. Pick one of those essences. So if it's an essence of patience, patience could be kindness, it could be love, right? Depending on how you're seeing that trait as an essence. What we're going to do, bringing your awareness to your heart and thinking about that essence, you're going to feel that essence in your heart. And you're going to let it grow. So that you feel the essence of whatever it is. Is it kindness? Is it love? Is it consideration? Is it strength? Let that kind of spread. You can do this with all of them. You know, pick 2 or 3. Having your awareness at your heart, thinking about that essence, one of those traits or skills that you appreciate about yourself. There you go. Feeling it as an energy and letting it feel your whole body. You're feeling it and filling your body. We're going to go super duper advanced here. Now think about an area of your life that you would take this part of your light, because it is light, if you're appreciating its light, that you would like to put or expand this part of your light into. So maybe you're that very patient parent. Maybe you're not as patient with yourself, or you're not patient with your partner, or you're not patient at work. So you don't have that same good, loving will of waiting or being patient. So you could expand that and think of that part of your life that you don't have it as strong, and flood that light of that essence that's already your light into that area of your life. So almost see it as a container. You could put your hands out in front and hold the area of your life you'd like to also share this essence with, and see that light go into it. Nice work. Keep going, keep working with it. So once it's there, grow it. Grow it. Breathe into it. Expand it. Those essences of you that you appreciate, you're sharing in more aspects of your life. So you're spreading your light. And you're the one that gets to benefit along with everyone else. There you go. You can go on to another one, a second one if you want, in a different area of your life. Or you can see that same essence really just expand into all the aspects of your life, right? And you can visualize that. You can play with the color. You can turn up the intensity of the light. Make it comfortable though. Have it feel good. You can picture your home and put that light in there. You can picture your workplace, your coworkers, your partner, yourself. Sometimes we have these really great places where we share our essence. We don't share it with ourselves, like compassion, love, time, our energy. Imagine if you were to share all these good parts of you with yourself. You were to flood your body and your time. There you go. Keep relaxing into it and feeling these essences of your own divinity, of your own light spreading into other areas and aspects of you and your life. Enlightening, enlightening, enlightening as you are light. Now, for some of you, someone here in the room is sensitive to sound. You can have your light be sound. So bring in sounds you like. Some of you, it's feeling. So amplify the feeling of essence in those areas of your life. There you go. Whew. If you feel like you're complete, then follow me. And if you feel like you want to stay here and really revel in this and satiate in it, then please do. If you feel complete, you can bring your hands at Namaste Mudra at the heart again, keeping your eyes closed. And I invite you to again recall the essences and the areas that you expanded them. Notice your field. It's probably quite a bit bigger. And relax into it so that your field is holding you. It's like cuddling into your favorite spot. Being able to settle your nervous system and calm down. Just take a couple of breaths, relax in all of this beautiful energy and light that is you and your systems. And there'll come a point where you feel like you're clicked in, like you own this. It's supporting you, and it is you. It's not separate from you. You're settling into it, simultaneously aware that it is you. It's not anything outside of you, it is you. Really feel that. Allow yourself to feel the stability available to you by sinking into your own essence and your own light, the safeness, the joy that's there, groundedness and the clarity. And when you feel unified and ready, recommend that you, keeping your eyes closed, you rub your hands together. You can put your hands over your eyes, open your eyes with your palms over your eyes, then spread your fingers to let some light in, and then you can bring your hands down. Thank you, everyone, for joining me for the March 2026 full moon meditation. I'm Monica Brown. My business is moongoddesswaters.com, and I'm here every new and full moon. I also do frequency water at the time of the new and full moon. Look forward to seeing you next time. Have a blessed couple of weeks.